Hey guys, it's James the Rambling Dasher, and we are out a little bit early today for once, and just gonna do a little bit of dashing, see what we can get going on a Tuesday night. I think it's been a hot minute since I've been dashing because I didn't go the Thursday before Thanksgiving. I didn't go Thanksgiving or the Friday after or the Saturday or Sunday. And I didn't go last night, so it's been a whole week. And my pay that is going to get deposited tomorrow will be reflective of that. So I'm kind of a little bit, I'm not worried. I just know that I would like it to be a little bit better than what it has been the last couple of weeks. So it is what it is. We're going to get out and do a little dashing today. I think I'm going to try to go to about 7-ish and then go get the kid and figure out where we're going to eat, and then you know, hang out. And then we'll try to do it again tomorrow. And I don't know that I have any other plans this week, so we may get in a minus Monday. We'll get in today, tomorrow, probably do for a short amount of time on Thursday. No, I can't do it on Thursday. So I got plans on Thursday, then I'll be able to do it Friday, and I may jump out there and try to do some over the weekend. And I have been approved to do the Walmart Smart, so I just haven't I haven't broke down and done it yet. So I'm a little, I don't know, trepidatious maybe might be the right word. I don't know why, but I just haven't done it. I don't want to have to learn all that stuff, but I may just do it. If I can't get Walmart to be cooperative, I mean, if I can't get DoorDash to be cooperative, I'll see if I can get Walmart to be cooperative and pay me money. I know last Monday night and Tuesday night, and see, this is the kind of garbage that I've been getting lately. $4.25 for a high-paying offer for 1.6 miles. And I just don't know that that's a high-paying offer. I'm very tempted to go grab it because I don't know where else I'm going to get any orders right now, but I'm just going to hit decline, which knocks me down to 61%. So I'm starting to get a little worried about this. So I'm going to go back to my ratings and just review them real quick. So this is what happened the other night. I was out, I think it was on, I don't remember if it was Monday or Tuesday night. I did 9 orders. Yeah, it was Tuesday, because I didn't work a full night on Tuesday, but I got 19 offers, but only did 9 deliveries. So that's how bad it was. So, and here's an 1150 for 8.5 miles. I will take that one. It's all on the freeway too. Seemingly it's all on the freeway. I will accept that. So we're going to Freddy's, which is a little way away, and I already missed the first turn, so I'm going to go in the back way, which is fine. And turn this volume down. Oh, I don't want to turn the volume down. I want to turn the I can't get to it. Exit. Let's see where my rankings are real quick. The ratings, not rankings. So I'm at a 92 right now, which is fine. I'm at a 61% on my acceptance, which means I have 22 out of 30. And that's the only one that I have anything negative on. The rest of them are all 100%. The completion rate, 15 out of 15. On time, 30 out of 30, right? And my on time, I still have some extra ones. Well, I have 4 late orders excluded, so I ought to be coming up on some other exclusions, possibly. I'm just going to look down through there to see it. Yeah, 3 orders tonight. I'll have another excluded to be able to use if I want to. And then it looks like a long way, so I get to my next exclusion. But I got 4 exclusions that I've used to get this 100%. And then I can use, I'll have, you know, if I get any lates, I can use that exclusion, but then I'll have another exclusion. So I have 2 exclusions that are unused coming up. So let me look at one other thing. So I'm at 34.96. I think that's right on my lifetime deliveries. So if I get 4 deliveries today, I'll hit 3,500. Customer rating 4.98. So I've got 98 5 stars and 2 4 stars. So somehow or another, I did have I was at 4.96. Then they excluded one because it was they deemed it to be not my fault. And then one of my 4 stars fell off with another 5 star. So I feel like I got 3 4 stars within a week or two. So my hope is that these other 4 stars fall off pretty soon, but you know, there's no guarantees on that, so I'm not too worried about those. I don't know what it would take for me to fall to lose a point on that, but I hope that I don't. Anyway.
Drive west on Arkansas 5.
There we go. So anyway, we're gonna run up to Freddy's, we're gonna pick up this food, and then we're gonna get it back in here and deliver it. One thing I do, well, I don't know, I'm just rambling here because this is what I do. It's the rambling dasher. You can see it's a little chilly out. I didn't dash last night because it was like freezing rain everywhere, so I'm like, I don't really, I'm at this point where I just don't want to take any chances with vehicles, with hurting myself, especially for doing, you know, minuscule pay. So this isn't my full-time job, but I don't want to crash a car and lose the opportunity to do earn extra money for trips and things by crashing my car because of the weather being bad. So we'll save it for another day, and hopefully many days, so that we can make money and then not have to have any repairs or find a new car because of stuff like that. So I remember back in the day, I always hated jobs that would make people say, hey, I don't care how much snow's on the ground, you got to be in the office. And I'm just like, why? There's no purpose. No one's gonna come in there, no one's gonna buy anything, you know. Whatever. But it is just one of those kind of pet peeve things to say that you got to be in the office even if there's 10 inches of snow out there. And yeah, I don't know, I'm over that kind of stuff. But you know, I've been working from home since 2018, so now I get to work rain or shine, sleet or snow. Anyway, all right, we're at Freddy's. I'm gonna hit the pause. We'll catch you back here in just a second. All right, guys, so we have this order loaded up here, and we are headed out. It looks like we're going, well, either way, I just got to get on the freeway. One way is 12 minutes, one way is 10 minutes, so we're going the 10-minute way, which means I got to go up the freeway, cross over, and then come back. Excuse me. I've been doing this online training where I am the trainer today, and all I do is talk all day, and I've been trying to not cough all day, and so it's like all I can do to, it's all I've been doing all day is just coughing, and I'm like, I'm sorry. So this is I thought I was about over whatever I had, and I feel like I am. but all of a sudden, it's like when you start talking and stuff for an extended amount of time, like this door dashing stuff. But it's been really freaking cold over the weekend. Really just, it was kind of cold this weekend, but really cold yesterday. And I was out there trying to get my steps in. So I missed one day a week or so ago. I can't remember when, but I'm pretty sure I did. I don't remember when I missed it, but I've only missed one day in like the last 4 or 5 months. So I was prepared to last night. I was prepared to the night before, but then I just like, you know what, get up off your lazy rear end and go out there and knock these out. So I did. Now today might be a different story. I'm sitting at about 3,100 steps, and that's about 70 minutes of walk time left to hit 10,000. So I'm hoping that in the process of door dashing, I get a good 2,000 steps in somehow, some way. Not guaranteed to, but usually. But I'm also not dashing the full amount of time tonight either, so. But anyway, all right guys, I am going to hit pause. We're going to go deliver this order. I'll catch you up with a recap at the end of it, and then we'll see what else we get. See you in a sec. All right guys, so we got that one delivered. 27 minutes, $11.50. That order was $3.50 base with an $8 tip. So thank you to those people, much appreciated. And now we're gonna go continue dash and see what else we can find. So I just ate a protein bar, and I'm just like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it till 7 something, dude. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I didn't eat a whole lot yesterday, and so today it's I didn't eat a whole lot throughout the day, so it's kind of catching up with me. I'm feeling a little hungry, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It will be fine. So I've been trying to watch what I eat and get serious about it, but the holidays have been kicking my butt. So I've been up and down, or I was down I don't know about considerably, but I was down to what I'm not normally in the numbers that I'm not normally hanging out in. And then I was like, yeah, Thanksgiving and the weekend before, the weekend after, and I'm just like, dadgum. So yesterday and today, or this, like, my goal is to, I don't know what my goal is. My goal is just to do good, right? And to get down there over this next 3 weeks, and not to eat out as much, not to, because that's what really gets me, is the eating out. If I eat at home, I can control what I eat and record it fairly easily, and can see some improvement from day to day or every couple days or whatever. So but I'm trying. So it's kind of like this door dashing. What I normally do is, like, especially on the long nights when I eat in the car, so I've fixed a bunch of, and I've been doing veggies and protein, so like cheese and chicken and stuff like that, pepperoni, some turkey pepperoni, and so the calories are pretty low, and the protein is up there, the carbs are not so much up there. So trying to find veggies that don't have as many carbs as other vegetables, but in doing it in fruit as well, because I don't want to eat a bunch of cold veggies. I'm tired of carrots. I don't know what the carbohydrate, or is it carbohydrate? Yeah, the carbs. I don't want to eat a bunch of veggies that have high carbs. So trying to stick more protein and less carbs, but I'm not going to go 100% off of carbs. But, and I get these flour tortillas that are, I think they're called carb balance ones, and they only have 60 calories for a tortilla. So I'll stack some shredded chicken and load it up with some cheese, but now I'll weigh it all out and put it in my phone app. And then those two tortillas that are carb balanced ones, I don't know what that really means, but evidently they have protein in them and less carbs somehow. So yeah, they taste pretty good. I mean, they don't taste that great really, but they're doable. Now, dang it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and accept this order. I don't necessarily like it, but I'm going to accept it. And then for some reason my phone just says it stopped charging. It's $7.75 for 10.8 miles at Little Caesars. And I'm going to go ahead and accept it just so I can get some orders going. That is a little bit out of the norm of what I really want, but it's gonna have to fly. I don't know why my phone is telling me it's not charging. So we're gonna head into town, yeah. So we're gonna head down south of Bryant to the Little Caesars there and pick up some, I'm assuming we're picking up pizza, and we're gonna go get it delivered. And we're gonna do our best. I don't know why, but evidently the DoorDash app has reverted back to not keeping the mute button on the GPS. So they changed something, right? Where the GPS, every time you go into the GPS, the mute button was been unmuted. And now all of a sudden, and then it started working right again to where it would be muted. And now all of a sudden today, every time you turn the GPS on, it's unmuted. So I don't comprehend that. I don't mind it. I mean, I do mind it. It's just frustrating that it does this, but it shouldn't. If you mute it and then come back to the GPS later, it should stay unmuted. But sometimes it does it that way, and then here's the second time that it's not worked that way. And I just I don't want to have to keep clicking the unmute button, or the mute button, I guess. Not the unmute, but the mute. Anyway, I'm sure that's an exciting story, and I can tell by the way you're looking at me. Alright guys, so we're going to hit pause, pick up this pizza. I'll check back with you, let you know how far we actually have to go. So see you in a minute. Alright guys, so I have no idea if that delivery was on time, or a pickup was on time. I don't know if that last delivery ended up being on time. But we will do the best we can to get this delivered on time. I was gonna see, it says deliver by 4:48, and the directions have us there at 4:45. And this one is going out of town. Or, whoa, where the hell is this taking me?
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Prickett Road.
I don't know what this thing is doing, but it says, oh, it's very confused. trying to make me go backwards to go forwards kind of thing. So the GPS is always jacked up here, especially, but 448 directions say we'll be there at 446.
For 3 miles.
And I guess this is correct. So I'm gonna go back and see if, try to see if what that last delivery, if it made it on time. So somehow I jumped up to 93%, and I guess accepting that one order, my acceptance rate went from 22 up to, it went from 61 to 62%, which moved me from 22 to 23 out of 30, which moved it to 93. So, you know, it's just one of those things. So I didn't go down. So that just means that my on-time rate is still 30 out of 30. So what did they say about this last Freddy's? I was, and if it's going to pull up here, it's thinking. Not a good sign that my DoorDash app is just sitting there spinning. Oh, look at that. Late by 4 minutes, early delivery by 4 minutes. For a 0 time difference, I'll take it. And return to dash. Directions.
Drive south on North Reynolds Road, Arkansas 183 for 3
And
miles.
there's the speaker going again. So we'll hit the mute button until it stops. So I keep getting this TPMS light on my dash, and it has something to do with the tires, the thing that measures the tire pressure. But I told them it was not working the last time I took it in, and they didn't say anything about it. So I'm hoping I don't have low tires. I just don't know. Anyway, alright guys, well, we got a 13-minute drive, and I'm behind a school, well, a school bus is turning, so maybe they won't be blocking my path, but we're gonna go not take our time, but we're gonna leisurely get there and enjoy some Arkansas sports talk radio while they're talking about the new head coach. So, alright, we'll see you back here in a minute. Alright guys, so we are up to $19.25. I don't know how much time we've been out, maybe an hour. And I think it said 59 minutes when I saw it earlier, but I didn't get to click on the normal stuff that I could click on because I was worried that I was at the wrong address. So right now it's telling me that I'm outside of my outside of the zone to navigate to the zone. So we're gonna navigate back to the zone, which is probably a good 10 minutes. We may get something before then, but I kind of doubt it. So I'm gonna hit pause. We'll catch you back when we get our next order. See you in a minute. Alright guys, so we got another, I think it was $11, but it's got another high mileage, like 9 or 10 miles. So we accepted it. It's Yum Yum of Bryant, and it's the one on the south side of Bryant. So we only have to go to this one, which is 1.5 miles away. So we're driving right by it, so we might as well pick up an order, right? So, alright, we're gonna pick this up. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so we got the food loaded up. I think we were late picking it up, but we got about a 5-minute grace period on delivery, so we gotta see what we can make it happen here. So I don't know, but we got 13 minutes, so I'm gonna give that time back to you, and I am gonna continue listening to the radio. So hey, I will catch you back here in a minute. All right, guys, so that was $11. We're 3 out of 4 deliveries. It was $6 base pay with a $5 tip. So, yeah. And now I just gotta figure out, I really don't want to get any offers down here. I think I will hit the pause button. So we're at $30.25 after an hour 41. So I'm gonna hit continue dashing, but we're also gonna pause because I really don't want to take any chances of getting orders down this direction, or having to decline a bunch. So I'm gonna go look at my ratings because, well, it's not gonna let me look at my ratings right now. Nope, just letting me look at the pause button. So I can't go look at that until I get back in there. I got a feeling that one was late because I missed my turn to get on the freeway and I had to do a bunch of loop-de-loops around all the the circles to go across the freeway, make a loop to go the wrong way on the freeway, make a loop to go back across the freeway, make a loop to go back on the other way on the freeway. So 3 out of the 4 loops. And there's really not 4 loops at that intersection. I went on all 3 of the loops, which is interesting. I wish they had a 4th loop, but they only have an on-ramp on the other side. Anyway, so yeah, not much happening. I can tell you that, well, on Friday night we drove down to Dumas, Arkansas, and there's a place called Taylor's Steakhouse down there. So we went down there and spent a lot of money, and yeah, so there was that. Oh, people are making mistakes here. Hang on, we got the popo coming through, and people are dashing to get out of their way. So anyway, so we had some really expensive steaks. I don't know, the steaks are expensive everywhere, but these were not inexpensive, to say the least. Plus we drove a long ways to get there, a long ways to get back, but it was good. We had a little bit of leftovers, so I ate those leftovers the next day. They were still good, and we enjoyed ourselves. They did have this freakingly awesome bread pudding, and I'm just like, I don't know what the deal is, but I don't remember having bread pudding when I was a kid. But man, oh man, that is probably one of my more favorite desserts at this age, is bread pudding. And this one was right up there. It had a rum sauce of some sort, and I was just like, oh my goodness, I could just eat a bucket of that stuff. It was so good. But had a really good time. And then so if you want to go check out my pictures from that, you can check them out at my Facebook foodie page called Tiptop Chew. So be sure to check that out, and check out the post from Taylor's Steakhouse, which was just in the last couple days. And then I think there's one more post from a little Mexican place here in town that does these street tacos that I just absolutely love. And I think that's all that. We probably ate out more than that, but that's all I really got that are worthy of posting on that page, because it's not about fast food or anything, fast casual or chain places. It's local, you know, whatever. But anyway, we had a good time. Other than that, oh, we did watch the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things on Thanksgiving night. Watched all 4 of them back to back to back to back, and it was a little slow starting out, but oh my goodness, it was really good. And then we gotta wait a whole freaking month for the next couple of episodes, and then another week before the final episodes come out. And then my kids are gonna be leaving. I don't know if they come out on Christmas Day But anyway, my kids are gonna be gone. I think probably they're gonna be gone both weekends. So I don't know if we'll watch them. We'll probably not watch them until they get back. So my daughter is coming home from Japan, I think on the 21st. So she's gonna be home for about 3 weeks, but they're gone with their mom for a lot of it. So I just kind of have resigned myself to just get a minimalist amount of time, because that's just the way it is. I think they're going to Disney. Obviously, she's going to be spending time with her friends. But we're going to try to schedule like a game night with some of her friends to come over and, you know, do whatever. So, it'll be fun. Alright, I'm going to hit the resume button on this, and I will let you know when we get another order. So, hang tight. Alright guys, so we just got an order for like $8 and some change for almost 4 miles. So part of it is getting there. We're over a half a mile away from Marco's Pizza. So I haven't had an order from Marco's in a long while. I did get a notice from DoorDash the other day. I don't know if I can get to it from here. Maybe. Nah, I don't know. It came from an email. I'm sure I trashed it. But basically, it was telling me how many, some highlights of some, I forget what it was, like how much money I made, which I feel like I've made more than what they said, because I could have swore I made like $14,000 last year, and that was in 2024, and I would say I've made that much this year. But it only said I made $16,000, so I don't know. Maybe that's what I've made so far this year, but who knows. But anyway, it said that I had been to over 200 and something different places that I've picked up from. And I really found that to be somewhat interesting, because it's hard for me to even fathom that there's 200 and something unique places here that I've picked up food from. And I can say, like, I haven't done it, maybe, I don't know, I don't remember when I quit doing this, but I quit doing grocery shopping just because I find that to be very stressful, as opposed to just picking things up and delivering them. Having to go in and shop for stuff that you can't find on the shelves. We are notorious here for having Dollar Generals, and Dollar Generals never has things on their shelves where they're supposed to be. And so I'm just like, nah, I'm done with that stuff. It's frustrating to me. So anyway, I don't know what the deal is, but these places are crazy packed. And that's interesting over there. It doesn't look like one of my restaurants is closed down. Why are all these cars out here? And why can't people park normal inside their own lanes? Alright, I'm gonna run in, grab this, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we went to pick up Marco's, we got an order for WingStop, and like 20 minutes later, we are leaving. So, I got a 10-minute delivery here to for the Marco's, and then I don't know, it said 1.1 extra miles to go to this WingStop order, so we'll see how that one turns out. And this place is crazy packed tonight. I don't understand why on a freaking Tuesday night. What the heck is going on? And then I was over there, I just drove through the parking lot on the other side where
Turn right onto Arkansas 5.
there's another
Then
little
turn
place,
left.
and it was crazy packed. I was just like, what is going on here?
Turn
What
left
is
onto
happening
Commerce Street.
around Bryant to be so crazy? And why do I have to hit the mute button on this DoorDash app?
Turn right onto North Rim.
Is what I want to know. Why? Alright guys, we're gonna go get this delivered. It says about 4 miles, so we'll check in with you on the next deliveries. Alright guys, so we just dropped that one off as $8.43. $3.25 with a $5.18 tip. So we got that one. I want to get this next one going. Send them a quick message. No worries. Blah blah blah. So here's a crazy thing: is that this driveway is full of mud, and I'm like, I don't know how the heck. I hope I can get turned around here and drive out front ways, because it's just a one-lane little road. Walmart's telling me that there's high volume there. I'm not liking this. There's a truck there with a thing sticking out the back of it. Okay. Now, which side of the road do I want to sink up into? I don't really want to sink up in any side. Directions. Alright, where are we going? Okay, it's just right around the corner here. Alright, there we go. I've never been to that place before. But needless to say, I'm leaving mud stripes down this street for a ways. But I am right here at this house, so it was not far at all. Alright guys, hang on. I'll be right back. Alright, we have that order delivered, and it was a $6 plus order. It turned out to be $7, which was a $2 base with a $5 tip. Puts us at $45.68 after 2.5 hours. So a little below our $20 average. I'm gonna tell you this, I was pretty, I don't know what the right word, I was getting complacent with averaging 20 plus an hour. And now it's getting back to where it used to be, where you don't get 20 bucks an hour. So I don't know, again, if it's just because of the holidays or what, but it is 6:22. And I can't get through here. Dang it. Alright. And it's a dead-end cul-de-sac. That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, how do I get out of this neighborhood? Okay, there we go. Alright guys, I'm going to drive back into town. Try to get one more dash in before I have to go get the kid, and yeah, so we'll catch you when we get that order. See you in a minute. Alright guys, so we just took like a $7.50 order from McDonald's. That's gonna put us over $50, and it'll be our last delivery. It's taken me actually right up to where I have to go get the kids, so it worked out pretty well. Obviously, I wish it was worth a little bit more, but we will take what we can get at this point. I think I only ended up with maybe one or two, I think maybe just one decline on the night, so not a bad deal. No extra tips or anything. you know, it is what it is. I don't know. I don't know what's to expect anymore with DoorDash. For a while there, it was going bonkers, and I was loving it. Now, oh, not so much. McDonald's has got to cut that curve down. It is huge, and McDonald's is packed out. Why is all these people eating out on a freaking Tuesday night? That's crazy. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys. Well, that was another 20 some odd minutes waiting on McDonald's, and as soon as I walked in the door, they said, "Hey, your order's ready to be picked up." Well, that was a lie. So, yeah, I don't know. It's getting crazy out here.
Turn right.
I don't understand why it's so crazy, to tell you the truth. It's kind of just very weird right now.
Then turn right.
All right, stop talking to me. Turn right, then turn right. Yeah, it's very, very interesting how busy it is out here right now. And then, I don't know. It is just, I think it's very interesting. So I've got to go 5 miles, 11 minutes. So all the joys here. It looks like our video's up to 41 minutes. Wow, I was not expecting it to be that long. I haven't really done any, I haven't had to do any DoorDash videos because I've already posted all the videos I have. So we'll probably get this one out there maybe tomorrow sometime, because I know I'm just crazy busy right now with work this week anyway. So I'll probably get this one out there hopefully tomorrow. I can download it and get it through the system and all the stuff I have to do tonight, and on YouTube in the morning. Maybe tonight. I don't know. I'll upload it if I can and get it all ready, but I'll probably schedule it for tomorrow. So that way, and then maybe I get some more videos tomorrow, because tomorrow's a long night. But man, oh man, it's not quite 7, and I'll have just barely over $50, like $52 or something like that, by the time this order is supposed to be delivered by 7:02, and my ETA is 6:58. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna get this delivered. We'll do a wrap up when we drop it off. See you in a sec. All right, guys, so we just got that one delivered. It was $7.50, $3 base, $4.50 tip. And let's see what else we got on here. So we got, I'm gonna hit end. We're gonna make this short and sweet because I'm just down the street from the kid. So end dash. So real quick, done. Boom. Ratings real quick. My ratings, I'm at 93%. I'm up at the 65% acceptance rate, which is 23 out of 30. All the rest of them are at 100%. My customer rating, 4.98, 34.96, which will be up over 3,500 tomorrow when it updates. Then my earnings for today is all right. So earnings today, 53.18 in 3 hours and 12 minutes, of which 2 hours and 31 minutes was active. So that's about 41 minutes of inactive time in 3 hours, which is, I don't know, quite a bit to me. But anyway, so $25.50 in base pay, $27.68 in tips. So when it's 1-to-1, you know you're having a bad tip night. So it is what it is. I had 6 offers accepted, 6 deliveries. And for starting at the beginning, I had $11.50, a $7.75, an $11, $8.43, a $7, and a $7.50. So to finish up, 53.18 on a shortened Wednesday night, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Guys, be sure to check out the sponsor of our channel, the Rambling Dasher Amazon, and get all of your Amazon needs through our link, and we will be very grateful for you. Be sure to support your local Dasher by purchasing things on Amazon with our link. And I ask this only if you're not already using someone else's affiliate, but if you're not, then yeah, check it out. Hey, appreciate you guys riding along. I hope you have a great night. We will see you again another day. Bye.